Hey everybody, Catastrophe here, bringing you a speed build. I don't know why I sang it. So this speed build it's a starter home. But what makes it special is that it's a starter home for a very large Sims family. Because going through, I noticed that um, all the starter homes like have 1 to 2 bedrooms, and that's not really great for a 8-person family. So I thought I would remedy that situation by making an 8-person savvy starter home. So I put it on a small lot to minimize the amount of money that it took to get it. And yeah, so basically it's a box. I am sorry that it's a box. That's what I do best is boxes, but whatever. So the premise behind it is the ability to have a, like I said, an 8-person family in this home, I guess. Duh. Obviously, it's a home. So I'm making it 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And yeah, so obviously it's two people per bedroom. Mommy and daddy, they share a bedroom, obviously. But then we've got two kids, and 2 toddlers. That's kind of what I envisioned when I made this house, was 4 children and 2 toddlers, because we have toddlers now. Yay! Which is super exciting. I haven't done much with toddlers yet, because I have 1 toddler in my city living game myself, let's play, I guess you could say, because I'm playing city living, and I have the aspirations of that city living came with, but I'm not like recording it for YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I will do a different one later. So I am trying to find for this house a bunch of cheap crap. Cheap windows, cheap doors, cheap. Everything cheap. So yeah. And it's very it's very symmetrical because I don't know, I wasn't very creative today. Um I just went, okay, 4 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4 corners, done. Let's separate it with bathrooms. Trying to find some really cool windows that aren't super expensive. Although I think I do kind of go for some expensive windows, which I guess I stopped paying attention. Uh, Definitely small windows in the bathrooms because I'm really freaked out by windows in bathrooms. I have a window in my bathroom at my home, and I keep the blinds closed at all times because I don't want to see my butt. So getting some cheap siding and masonry on the house. I really like mixing siding and masonry. I don't know, I really like the look of it. So found some cheapo siding and some cheapo racks to put on the side. And then I'm trying. The roof gets boring. um, I I'm doing like the wrong kind of roof at first, and I try a couple, not really many different things with the roof, but I don't know. I'm terrible at roofs. Oh well. But I think it looks pretty cool in the end, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's the only roof. It's done right there. Yep. Doesn't that look so cute? Oh my god. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is extend the roof over the porch. So because I'm into like realism, and if I'm coming home and I'm searching for my keys, I want a roof over my head to keep me from getting wet if it's raining or whatever. So, yeah, roofing is fun. trying not to have corners sticking out everywhere. So I think my biggest pet peeve with these, what are they, gable? No, these aren't the gables. I don't know roof terms. This is when I realized my house wasn't proportional on each side. So I don't know roof terms, but the thing that really bugs me about these types of roofs is that there's no hangover. Really, it is weird. I really want hangover with, I want a hangover. No. I really want the roof to be able to hang over the side because it just looks better, like more natural, I guess, you know. But whatever. So I think I was trying to find like the cheapest floor. All the beginning floors are $4 each. They're all the same. So I just slapped some wood everywhere, slapped the same old tile in the 2 bathrooms and the kitchen. Looking for some cool paint. Not boring, but not white. And then I think the most creative I get with this house is the paint and the bedrooms. Everything else is just kind of like, meh. Change it later. So I've got this like bright orange, bright red, bright bluish, and then a purple. Yeah, that's about as far as it gets. So what we have on the bottom right is the master bedroom, which has an ensuite bathroom because ensuite bathrooms are the tits. Love ensuite bathrooms, they're the best. So I figure let's give them an ensuite bathroom, and we still have 2 bathrooms. So I found these cheap lights, and now looking at it, I don't like them at all. I might go change them because it only lights the room from like halfway up down. I don't know. I don't like them. Okay, so I'm putting in the kids' beds for the kids' rooms. And they're kind of matchy-matchy a little bit. 2 kid per room because when you're poor as dirt, you share a bedroom. So yeah. The bedrooms are super small, but when you're a large family on a budget, that's what you got. Like, that's what you get. That's what you get when you let your family grow, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, now we have all beds. It's all done. That's it. That's all. Oh, yeah, kitchen. So, kitchen went with cheap cabinets. I love these type of cabinets because there are so many colors. It's really awesome. You can really customize them really well. So, the hardest part, I think, about this house was trying to find a table that will fit 8 and fit it into that little kitchen space. I'll give you a spoiler. It doesn't work. It don't work at all. Okay. So yeah, dummy me. I put those full-length windows, knowing full well that I'm going to put cabinets possibly on that wall. So changing them out. Whatever. So yeah, there's the little kitchen, you know. And cheap fridge, but not the cheapest. Cheap stove. You know, family on a budget. So at first, I'll go ahead and tell you this. So at first, I don't know where my mind was. I don't know why I was thinking this, but I was thinking 20,000. That's how much we have. $20,000. That's how much you start with. Cool beans. That's not the case. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking Sims 3. I never pay attention to how much my sim starts with, I guess. Because I usually I start with one sim. You know, if I have my moving on up challenge, and I started with that one character. And if I'm doing a let's play, I start with one character. If I'm doing, I don't know, rags to riches, I start with one character, you know? So I never knew that there were different monies for more people. So actually, I looked it up. After a while, I was like, man. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. Yeah. So, I looked up because I was like, man, 20,000 is not a lot for 8 people. Turns out, you're right. I'm right. It's not enough. There is a little more. because there's like a formula to it. And I wrote it down and then I lost it. So there we go. But the formula is, I think you start with 1800, 17500, or 18,000, 17,500. I don't remember. With one sim, and then you add, let's see if I can remember correctly. $2,000 per grown up, 1,500 per teenager, 1,000 per child, and 500 per toddler. I don't know. Maybe I should have looked this up and did my research before I started recording. But whatever. Maybe I'll look it up right now. Sims 4 starting money. Okay. While that loads, I'll keep talking. So yeah, I'm just setting up the kids' rooms. I'm realizing like toys are super freaking expensive. That little butterfly, I think that was $100 for a little handheld butterfly. It's ridiculous. So you notice I changed the TV because this is when I looked it up and went, oh, I have like $2,300. Okay. So you start with 16,500. And it is 2,000 per adult, 1,500 per teen, 1,000 per child, and 500 per toddler. So so we have 16,500 plus 2,000 for an extra adult, so that's 18,500 plus. I didn't allot for any teens. I did just children, so we're at 18,500. We have 4 children, so that's plus 4,000. 22,500. Wow, math in my head. Go cat. And then 2 toddlers. That's another 1,000. So we ended up with $23,500. So that's when I started switching things out. I switched out the TV. I switched out the table and chairs. Added a bigger table that held more people. I added another couch so that they could all sit. And here I'm like, why do the children get the tiny bedroom and the toddlers get the bigger one? Let me switch that. So I switched those because toddlers don't need that huge bedroom. So yeah, I am trying to make it as pretty and accommodating as possible with a $23,500 budget. So it's not much more than I thought because I was going off of 20,000, but in the long run, like $3,500, and that's a lot. You can do stuff with that. So yeah. I thought I was done, but then I realized the front porch didn't have anything on it, and I was like, now that I have money, let me do something fancy with the roof. So I tried to add, I don't know, I'm just so terrible at this. I tried to add those, the cute little window things that stick out of the top of people's roofs. Does that make sense? But it didn't work. Nothing worked. Looking back, I see where I could have done it maybe on one side or the other, facing to the right or left. But that's what I wanted right there, and it just looked like poopy, so I got rid of it. So yeah, again, with these freaking roof not hanging over, that just irks me. So yeah, I was like, let me put it just right there. No, nothing's gonna work past cat. So I added the roof trim to maybe make it look a little better. I still don't like it, but whatever. I noticed there's nothing on the front porch, so let me add some, I don't know, wood. And then also landscaping. I throw bushes around. Throw bushes around. So she said. So this was fixing the proportion on the house. I can't stand if one side's bigger than the other. Yeah, so I'm throwing my bush around. Here, let's put around one here and around one there and call it good. Need front porch lights. So toggle me putting in front, there we go. Putting in front porch lights, because you need front porch lights. Again, when you're fiddling, trying to find your keys, it helps to have a light on. Unless you have a wife who forgets to turn the front porch on when you come home. Me. So I'm fixing the proportions. Now the bedrooms are a lot bigger, and we don't have the doors on, like, all on the same wall. I really like that that dips in and all the doors are there. Because then we can put stuff against the walls. So that's pretty much the house. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, an 8-person starter home. So as you can see here, I kind of made a family of 8. I randomized a woman and I randomized a man, and then I DNA matched all their little chitlins. So we've got the living room with the little TV. Gotta have a bookshelf. One of the kids' bedrooms. I mean, I know all the rooms kind of look bare, especially this room, the master bedroom. I didn't even put lamps on the side tables. Whoops. But it's a starter home. So you take it, you start with it, and once you have money, you add other shit. Like, yeah. So there's a bathroom, isn't it pretty? I know walls are gray. Put up some pictures. Poor people don't have enough money to put up pictures. So again, there you have it. 8-person starter home. You should be able to afford it. Actually, you can afford it because I made that family and I was able to move in, and I actually had some extra money. So I don't think my calculations were correct. So yeah. As always, thank you for joining me. See you again soon.